So Arsenal 2, Topspurs 1. And you probably could have heard a pin drop when Son put them 1-0 up. Again, chances off of corners wasted. Their goalkeeper actually did very well off of our first 4 or 5 corners. And then, Sterling had a chance, clean through. Don't know what he did. He ended up tripping over. The keeper got the ball. We had another chance. 29 could have laid it out to Rice, who was bombing clean through on goal. Didn't even see him. They go up the other end and get a corner from a fantastic clearance, by the way, from Gabriel from that pass from Spence. What a clearance that was, because Solanke could have tapped that in. In fact, he could have scored an own goal off of that. Off of that corner, Kulusevski nearly scored. Great save from Raya. And then a couple of minutes later, they go 1-0 up. And it's like, here we go again. Yeah, but do you know what? Kenny just mentioned this, and I think he's right. That kind of spurred us on and said, no, piss off. No, if they had gone 1-0 down and got back into it, it might have been a different game. But the fact they went 1-0 up, it was like, no. And they showed a bit of heart out there today. I thought Thomas Partey was outstanding. Gabriel as well. The boy at left back, mate, what a performance from Lewis Skelly on his first North London derby. But Jez, same old issues. Can't finish our chances. Make sure you sub to Jezza. Arsenal history and more. Link in the title, guys. What did you make of that?
Well, Lee, just goes to prove, doesn't it, really? There was an opportunity there. It's Raheem Sterling. Ball. Completely swipes it, misses it. Another opportunity. Kicks the floor. We don't need a goal scorer. We don't need the 10. We don't need the 9. What are we doing here? Yeah, we got away. Nice 2-1 win. I'm buzzing about it. I'm happy, but do not put that in my title. At the end of the day, we did the job. We took the Spurs apart, but they're shit. I expected us to take them apart. We should be taking them apart, but we should have been 5-6-1. If we had the amount of opportunities we were creating until the second half, when there were some weird substitutions, not quite sure what was happening there. I was doing a watch long chatting with I thought, what we doing? What, Tierney's coming on and taking him off? Or what are we doing?
He put the best cross into the box today again, by the way, for Odegaard.
I didn't get that, but we should have piped them 5 or 6-1. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, Gabriel was the best player on the park for me. He did get man of the match, and he deserved to as well. He got our goal to win the game, and Trossard, lovely goal from him. But come on, what's going on here? Seriously, this is Tottenham, and the crowd were as flat as a pancake. Flat. I don't know if I've ever seen crowds as flat as this at the Emirates.
The game was flat though, Jez. Like the second half, like to be fair, right, they were shocking. That for me personally, I don't know how you feel about this. Yeah, for me, that was one of the worst North London derbies I think I've ever watched. Yeah, obviously you've watched a lot more than I have, but that was very poor quality from both teams. Yeah, and like you said, on another day, that should have been 5. They did nothing second half, by the way. That one chance that Gabriel cleared again.
We were all over them until our manager made some weird substitutions. I'm thinking, you brought Tierney on, you stuck him in midfield for the minute. I'm thinking, what are we doing here? What's happening? He was playing high line, and then he's dropping back in defence. I thought, this is mad. What are we doing? Trossard takes the goal scorer off. Okay, I get it. Maybe his legs had gone. He needed a chase. I don't know. I still, it's a great win. 3 points. We needed it. We're back in second. Doesn't actually prove anything. Let's put it right. But
all it's done is stop the rot, which is good.
We beat Spurs, right? It's 3 points in the bag. I'll take it all day. And the enemy has been defeated once again at the Emirates. So, but Lee, I'm sorry to tell you this. It's just papering over the cracks, man.
Yeah, it's not sustainable, Jace. It's not. It's not sustainable. Listen, Tottenham have been in free fall. Yeah, they've won 1 in 9, I think. Yeah, he's probably going to get the boot tonight as well, or tomorrow. Yeah, because them players down, his subs were weird as well. Like, it took Basuma and Sarr off at half time and brought Maddison and Johnson on. Fair enough, attacking options, but they didn't create anything in the second half.
Lee, we were
their
all
best player for them. Their best player for them today, yeah, was the centre back who ain't a centre back, Archie Gray. He ain't a centre back. He was quality today.
Yeah, their goalkeepers saved their skins as well. But you know, come on, man, Martinelli again. What are you doing, brother? You know, you're running down, and he had a great opportunity, cut inside. He took the extra touch again. Right, he had that one opportunity. Bosh! If he had taken that shot, mate, that would have been a goal. What did he do? He tried to walk it in the net, ran it out of play. And this is what I'm tired of seeing. This, I just think that young man has lost all his confidence.
I think a lot of them have, Jez.
Sorry?
I think a lot of them have. Yeah, like look at 29 today. People say, oh yeah, he was getting loads of abuse. Yeah, his wife was getting abused. And listen, that's bang out of order. Don't be messaging him. Messaging him his missus on Instagram. However, on the flip side of that, why the fuck are they even going to their Instagram after a game and going to requests and looking at it? You're actively trying to find it. Yeah, just concentrate on finishing. Sterling today, awful. Yeah?
Terrible.
Yeah, Martinelli when he came on, awful. You know, it weren't great, was it? Let's be real. And like you said, it's papering over the cracks. The fact that Martinelli, yeah, missed another chance and like you said, run it out. It's like none of our forwards are clinical. Yeah, and we miss Bukayo Saka a lot more than we think right now. Yeah, and let's be real with it. Because the way that game was today, like you said, that should have been 5 or 6. Yeah, and if we had Saka on the pitch, it might have been 3 or 4.
It should have been. It had so many golden opportunities there. And it just didn't come to fruition because we just don't have that killing edge. When we took Trossard off and he made those, to me, odd changes, we lost our impetus. And if you look at the last 10, maybe 15 minutes of that game, Lee, Tottenham got back in the game. They were dead. They were gone. They were buried. They didn't have a clue what they were doing. And yet we let them come back in the game. And I was thinking, what, we're going all defensive now, are we, at 2-1 in a North London derby? No, no, no. You could see Ange was stood there like, he didn't know what to do.
Didn't have a clue.
I'm thinking, okay, we've got you on the ropes here, boys. And no, what we do, we let them back in. This is what frustrates me with this manager. You made a stupid tactical changes, which I just didn't understand. I still don't understand the thinking here now. But I'll give you a positive. At least our best midfielder made a crucial tackle that led to a goal. And what else can we really pick out of the game to talk about of any interest? Trossard's nice goal. Gabriel's, well, I came off the defender eventually. What else? Martinelli.
Skelly's first derby. He played well.
Great performance. Raya's one-handed save. Very nice. Apart from that, crowd was flat. Didn't get behind the team. And I question this big time. I've never, ever seen the North Bank so flat for a North London derby.
The only time, like, obviously I was listening on, watching on mute. Yeah. When they panned into the crowd, there was like 1 or 2 people standing up singing. The rest all sat down. And they only started singing when it got to stoppage time. Yeah, and then Zinchenko's come on, done arm waves straight away. One touch, bang, arm waves. I'm sick and tired of this arm wave bullshit, by the way. Yeah, like, how many players? I think nearly every player did arm waves today. Like, just stop doing that. You want the crowd to get up. Give us something to get up for. Yeah, play and score and do something. Because let's be real, Jez, yeah? That was a bore fest. I don't care. But yes, we won the game. Fantastic. We closed the gap on Liverpool for now. But they have got a game in hand later down the road. Yeah, but we have put a bit of pressure on them. They were awful yesterday as well, by the way. Yeah, I actually think they were worse than us today because they didn't create hardly anything yesterday. Yeah, at least we're creating. Yeah, but I look at it and I'm just like, stop doing these arm waves. Yeah, I know Gabriel's got the passion. He's made a great clearance. He's like, come on, it's a derby. But this is all for Instagram posts, man. Boring, Jez.
This is the North London derby. The fans should know the passion. They should know what it means. They shouldn't have to be told to get up for it. right? They should be. I don't know if you noticed, there was one point, I think it's 20 minutes in the first half. The stewards had to come down and get in between the
Oh, I see that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see it.
So it's obviously kicking off down there.
Yeah.
Right. Which is the stewards had to line up down there to stop that. And also between the clock end and the east stand lower. Right. So there's obviously a bit of banter going down. Good. It is a North London bloody derby. But come on, again, Lee, North London derby, people walking out 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
But do you think that comes off of the back of the last results and the way we play? Because, like, let's be real, 3/4 of that, or 2/3 of that stadium, is season ticket holders. Yeah, 40,000 season ticket. Right, Spurs then got their allocations. There's about 15,000 maybe. Yeah, 15, 17,000 go out to silver and red. Yeah, right. I think it's more the season ticket holders that walk out, Jez.
It is.
I don't think it's necessarily the ones that have got their ticket for the first time, or like maybe they've gone maybe 4 times this season because they can't get the tickets on the red or silver so often on the ballot. I actually think it's the season ticket holders. I think they're just, I don't know whether they're just bored of watching it. I don't know whether they're just cold because Kenny said it was freezing. Yeah, but at the same time, you're 2-1 going in stoppage time and the stadium's emptying out. It's like, come on, mate. Like, there were still a lot of people there at full time, to be fair, more so than against Man United. But at the same time, Jez, that was shit. I can't lie. Yeah, the only thing, right, that got the crowd up today, well, obviously the goals. Right, the only thing other than that was when Skelly clarted that geezer. I can't remember who it was, Basuma or Sarr or somebody. He went bang. Yeah, or Spence, whoever it was. Yeah, absolutely fucking fired into him. Pause. Yeah, and it was like, that got everyone off their seats. So that's what you want to see. Yeah, we see a little bit of handbags with Richarlison and all that in the box, and fuck all that. We want to see some fight. Both teams were just like, well, cool. Yeah, Spurs were just like, yeah, cool. We know we're going to lose, and Arsenal were like, well, we're winning. We don't really need to do anything else because they ain't going to score. Yeah, and is that where we're at? Maybe we are. But listen, shout your channel out, Jez. We'll do this again on Saturday against Aston Villa, and if we play like that, we're probably losing, mate, because they've won tonight. They're only 8 points behind us with this game coming up. But what you got coming up, mate? Arsenal history and more.
Yeah, good channel. Well, hopefully it'll be a good show tomorrow night. Debate who's the better, the 91 George Graham team against the Invincibles Arsene Wenger team. Got DJB and Kenny, excuse me, going to be debating the point. Matty might be joining later if he can make it. But that should be an interesting debate about the different squad. I'm going to do the different squads, how we did it, and how could the 91 team have gone invincible.
Oh. And on that bombshell, make sure you check out Kenny's fan cam. He's outside the ground. My fan cam, mate, is next. I'm going live with a Spurs fan and with Rashid. So yeah, if you're free, jump on for a bit, Jez, if you want. I'm not going to do long. I'm knackered. I need 9 hours sleep, not a 9-hour meeting. So yeah, but listen, make
jump off a little bit. Just send us the link if you got it, and I'll jump on for a bit. I'm not going to do hours, like 9 hours.
So, no, I'm not. I'll be about an hour and a half max. But yeah, so make sure you sub to Jez's channel, and we're out. Cronky out.
Cronky out.